What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're going to be checking out a title called King of Seas. This is a game where you are a pirate ship, you roll around, you take plunder and booty in an open world, and honestly, that's one of those things that, like, they do come up from time to time, but they're never, like, super qualitatively good. And I feel like I've just been waiting for like 20 years now for a follow-up to Sid Meier's Pirates that really scratches that itch. I got super deep down on him with Age of Pirates 2 with a bunch of the community mods for a while and liked it a lot, but you still had to deal with kind of like the clunky main world interactions, and you also had to deal with just kind of the game being rough around the edges, even after all the community patches or whatever. But I'm still a big fan of games like this, so I figured we'd dive on in today, spend about 25 minutes with the game and see if it's something you wanted to add to your wish list or otherwise pass on. So if you wanted to do that, I'll have a link for you down below in the description next to all of my socials. And then other than that, let's dive straight on and get this thing moving because I think we've got some tutorial latent in order to get through. We'll go on gunner mode right here. We'll play as, I guess, Lukey? Sure, why not? And we will skip the tutorial as well because why not? That sounds like a pretty decent plan. Finally, you sure took your time waking up. Here, take this burn ointment. I burned 3 ampules and a deckhand's mustache to make it, so don't waste it all. Here's the captain. I'm Captain D. Morgan. It's a pleasure to meet the former heir to the throne of the seas. Your ship sank and there's no trace of your crew. It's lucky that we saw you. We were about to end up at the bottom of the sea. You're a pirate. Why did you save me? The code of the sea dictates that any castaway be rescued regardless of the flag. Besides, fate is that I have a debt with your father. So what will be of me? In your position, you cannot be found by the Royal Navy. They would condemn you on sight. Your luck is that they think they will have killed you once and for all. You find yourself on the edge of a kingdom, and like all of us here, you are officially a pirate from today on. My father died, and yet they accused me. Yes, Lukey, and you'll have to figure out what happened. There is a death sentence weighing down on you. That's much better. What is this place? This island is Eagle's Den. A long time ago, it was the birthplace of the Kingdom of Seas. The Royal Navy abandoned it centuries ago and hasn't been marked on any map for hundreds of years. Today, the irony is that it is the only pirate base left and the safest place for all of us outcasts. I welcome you among the last pirates to sail these waters, and I hope you have the guts to take on your new life. My new life? I didn't think that my coming of age would lead to this. Emergency on the horizon, Captain! I spotted a Royal Navy ship moving in our direction with my TurboGlass 3000 binoculars. All of our captains are on a mission, and we have no one to intervene at the moment. They never rest, huh? Well, we can't allow the Royal Navy to discover our base. However, luck has not abandoned us, for here, right in front of us, we have a captain without a ship. Lukey, take command of the sloop. You'll become its captain if you manage to sink that scout ship. I will certainly need a ship to get back to the capital, and I accept the challenge. So off we go. We've got our sloopadoop. They're going to give us the controls right here for a little bit. The controls are kind of lackluster on PC. So, like, here's the thing. The controls are functional, and they work. The game recommends that you use a controller, but as this is a PC title, I usually expect games on PC to have, like, coherent controls using mouse, keyboard, all that kind of fun stuff. We'll talk about that a little bit more later, and if I forget to talk about it, just be aware that, like, the controls are fine for the in-game movement and stuff like that, but for stuff like the menus and the shopping interface and, like, the equipment interface, I really feel like they could have integrated the mouse on into it just to make things flow a little bit smoother. For right now, we press W, that's going to raise sails right there, and then left is going to make us fire to the left, and right arrow is going to make us fire to the right. We can kind of swing around and do what we're going to do here. Where's this guy at? Oh, he's right over here on this side of us. Gotcha. I don't need you to explain the map. I understand how a map works. I'm a fully grown adult, and I don't need no help with the map. There he is. You scum pirate. Yeah, well, you scum Navy. That's right, I just shot you and you missed with your entire volley. How do you feel about that? We gotta watch out for that red barrel right there. It'll blow us up. Fire? Yeah, and then maybe don't let him ram us. That's probably, yeah, I was kind of hoping that he would not do the ramification. But you know what? There will be ramifications for his ramifications, and I will fire them straight into his booty cheeks. Yar! Give me the booty and the plunder, yar! So down goes our first enemy. We've scored our first kill, and we're sitting next to some pretty sweet-ass treasure. Lukey, can you hear me? I've installed a naval communicator on your helm so that you can talk miles away. Everyone now has one. The Royal Scientific Community has made progress in real leaps and bounds. How do you use this contraption, Leroy? Lukey, can you hear me? What can I say? You did pretty well. You've earned your position as captain on that ship. Huzzah! The sloop, which boasts 3 guns on each side, is an agile and light sailing ship. It'll be a breeze to maneuver it into combat and outflank your enemies. Watch out for multiple ship battles, though. You may find yourself in trouble. Alright, so we have concluded our plunder of the enemy, and in true RPG fashion, we've been rewarded with a little bit of XP. There's also some treasure and stuff over here. I'm gonna go look and see what this is. What did we pick up right there? Was it just like gold? 100 gold! I don't know how far that's gonna go for us. We got another crate over here, too. And now it wants me to go to the Eagle's Den port and learn how to do some trading. One thing that I really, really like about this game, Captain, you see the explosive barrels? Let's not get too close. Aye, aye, First Officer Hector. If you shoot at the island right there, it actually embeds little gunshots in the side of the island, and they're persistent. Like, they'll stay there, like, for indeterminate amounts of time. Also, if you shoot different surfaces, like you shoot the rocks and stuff, like it'll blast little chunks off the rocks. It's kind of cool. Apparently, I've got to go, let's see here. Dude, I already know about this. I don't need to know about that. I'm already good with that right there. So it wants me to come back down to the Eagle's Den. All right, let's return. The Eagle's Den shouldn't be a long run. It is, after all, our home port that we'll be making the most friends through. As, I don't know, like, what is the qualification for pirate friendship? I assume, like, that guy that gives you liquor is the main part of it. But either way, let's swing in this way. I'm going to kill off the sails real fast. Yeah, we'll go down to the no sails. And then, boop, we'll dock and we'll save. All right, so we can go to the carpenter. He'll repair our stuff for free because this is our home port. I've never seen you around here. I'm the carpenter. My job is to polish and refurbish your ships and treat them as they deserve. You pirates always mistreat these beauties. When you have to change your ship or want to buy new equipment, come and find me. So there you go. We can change ships, too, if we wanted to. If we get up to 30,000, we can get a brig right there. Looks like there's also a galleon. It looks like we've got another sloop, which we're already rocking in. The frig is what I'm interested in. 12 to a side. A little flute right there. Okay. So these are all historically accurate ships. Apparently he's also got gear for our ships if we wanted to buy it. I think. Yeah, he's got fisherman's cannons right there for 789 gold. I don't really have that much money, but the game has kind of like a Diablo-esque loot system where there's different like things with different stats, and so as you cruise around, I guarantee you'll find stuff that you want. So it wanted me to go to the market, right? I've never seen you around here. I'm Ed, and this is my market. I know exactly what it takes for adventurers like you. All kinds of goods to sell and trade all around the 7 seas. You can become a very rich pirate if you start trading. Take my word for it. All right, well, I think they want me to buy wood right here, having played this already. I think we need 10 units of wood, right? There we go. So we got our 10 units of wood, and then we're going to want to raise the anchor and head on out of here. Because it wants us to take the wood to the merchant company port. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, it's going to be right over here on this side, so let's get moving. I can't tell which way I'm facing because the banner's in my way. I need to be able to use my eye holes. All right, so we got to cut to the west a little bit. We do have a wind direction in this game, but my observation has been that the wind direction isn't that punishing. Like, you still get some degree of motion while going, like, straight into the wind. And so that is a little bit of an arcadey bent. I'm sure that'll annoy people that really enjoy, like, tacking and reefing and all that kind of fun stuff. But, like, honestly, I prefer it when the wind direction is kind of, like, a little bit more arcadey. There's a crate over here, and I want it. I'm going to see if I can get it without crashing into this right here. There we go. And we didn't crash. What did I pick up? Oh, repair kits. Nice. At any point, we can press F if the ship is at a full stop, and it'll allow us to repair our ship. So at the bottom left, you got the UI. We've got our sails health. We've got our hull health in the middle, and then we've also got our crew on the right-hand side. And then we've got our XP meter right up above that. On the cannons, those images right there will actually change depending. I think it wants me to go right here. We're approaching a merchant company port. Perfect. In we go. I have a delivery, a load of wood. Excellent. You don't know how long I've been waiting for this. I would have bought it myself, but the merchant is unreliable, and he always tries to cheat me on the price. I actually really like the little character portraits. They sort of remind me of, like, Gendy Tartakovsky drawings. Trade lesson number 1. Goods are a good source of income, but they don't have the same price in every port, so don't be fooled by the prices at the first market that you see. Join us at the Eagle's Den now. We have something new in store for you, and something that you will find very, very useful in battle. Consider it a birthday present. Obviously, the idea was mine. Captain Morgan isn't very good with gifts. You should have seen what a disaster it was last Christmas. Leroy, get back to work. All right, so do I need to unload the wood, or did he already take it? He already took it. All right, well, let's take a look and see what we got going on over here. Maybe they have something good in the market. Inside the market, it looks like pelican eggs are somewhat cheap. Actually, I don't know if the down arrow or if the up arrow means that it's good to go. So I guess that means it's bad to sell here and it's good to buy here would be my guess. We can try to buy some rubies. I don't know. I mean, apparently rubies are worth more than wood over here. Yeah, let's go ahead and I'll buy like 2 rubies just to see if we can turn a profit on this. We can put stuff inside the bank. We can go to the tavern to hire more crew. All that kind of stuff if you wanted to. However, we haven't really lost any crew right now. I've been a remarkably good captain thus far. I prefer not to crash into this guy if I can. They tend to get kind of grumpy with you when you scuff up their paint. But back to the Eagles. Oh, there's a loot over here. Never mind. I was going to say back to the Eagles Den, but there's loot on this side. I tend to be the kind of person that siphons up everything I can find while I'm floating around. There we go. We got 11 XP, and it looks like we got 7 wood for our troubles. Good. If we can pick up a few more goodies around here. It looks like there's a school of fish over here, too. But I haven't gotten the fishing rod yet that allows you to get the fish. So I don't know if we're going to be able to do anything with that. Ooh, there's a ship over here. Let's go. We'll search the shipwreck. These shipwrecks right here, they drop all kinds of gear, and you definitely want the loot for your ship to make it, like, better. So we'll kind of, like, pull in right here. There we go. Oh, I bumped into it and damaged my ship. That's my bad. That's my bad. As you can see, there's going to be little divers and stuff. They're going to dive on in. We're going to torpedo it, and then we'll bring something up. I don't know what we're going to bring up, but we might bring up something good. Let's see here. What you got for me, champ? What you got for me? 32 gold. We got some merchant sales. Okay, and then we got some swampy cannons. All right, are they better than the swampy cannons we already have? It looks like those are quite a bit more HP than our previous sales, so I'll equip those. And, like, this menu right here is exactly what I was talking about. Like, this all seems like it would flow. Like, I get what they're going for with the rotary menu, but that being said, I feel like it would work better with mouse and keyboard controls right here. The cannons are better than what we have, plus they have super awesome Gildan Lions all over them, so I'm going to equip those real fast. Seems like they hit about 10 damage harder, which I'm okay with. Those guys are not my problem right now, so I'm just going to kind of, like, avoid them and move on. And we're just going to go back to Eagle's Den. Go ahead and cut the sails right there, and we're in. Surprise! We taught the first mate in your crew how to build a flamethrower. I've trained him properly, and I'm almost sure he won't blow the ship to pieces. Almost. Flame Tide is a very useful skill. Equip it and use it wisely, and you can completely change the tide of a fight. During your adventures, you're going to come across specialists with peculiar abilities that can be of a great help during fights, so don't underestimate them. Alright, so let's talk about us again. We have a very important mission for you. You need to escort a ship to the point of destination. Be careful not to lose sight of it and protect it from enemy attacks. What does it carry? All sorts of existing papyrus and artifacts of voodoo magic. We snatched them from the Royal Navy ships and we're going to destroy them. And they were going to destroy them and we couldn't allow that. A port governor offered to hide the cargo and showed us a favor or two. Those voodoo artifacts are going to come in handy for our captains. All right, well, voodoo. Let's do it, man. Hoodoo you voodoo, bitch. Let's do this thing. So there's our little guy right there. He's going to have the little crossbones behind him. We got to protect him, but he's not very fast, so I'm going to go with 2 sails for right now, and we'll just kind of like slowly cruise on over to where we need to go. Another place where the controls could be better is in here on the map. So like I have to use the arrow keys and whatnot to zoom this in and out. Like you could just do it with a mouse and just bump, just like with the scroll bar or whatever. Like I honestly think they could make the left guns and the right guns fire with left click and right click as well, and that would have made it super easier. You can't rebind things in this game, so that's going to be kind of a strike right there. You kind of just, you have what you have and you have to live with it, okay? There's no rebindable controls. In addition, it doesn't seem like the game has a whole lot of graphics options, although those might be available from kind of like the start menu, but I haven't taken a look over there. But I'd still like to be able to adjust things like resolution, VSync, all that kind of stuff from inside the game, if at all possible. Like, the game looks good, and it plays pretty solidly. It's just those little control concerns that I have. Like, I don't mind playing with the arrow keys and WASD while I'm going through the game, but at the end of the day, I do feel like there could be an alternate control scheme here that would make it work perfectly fine, and I could click through the menus that I want as we're moving on in. I already equipped everything, right? I think I equipped everything, so I don't think we have to worry about this. He's fallen behind a little bit, but I think we'll be all right. If I see any good treasures or whatnot around here, I'm probably going to stop off and grab them, too. And give 3 cheers and 1 cheer more for the hardy captain of the Pinafore. We're about to pull in over here. We're almost ready to rock. Don't fall off my screen. I don't want you to, like, fail my mission. Just stick with me, little buddy. I know we're going into the wind right now. That's tremendously inconvenient, but, like, I need you to hang tight. You see that lookout station, Captain? It's the lab where the cartographers scan the world's borders. Okay. That seems like technologically compliant. And I think just like that, we've delivered these guys to their port. They should lock onto it and just go in there. Yeah, there we go. In you go, little buddies. In you go. Governor, Captain D. Morgan sent me. The ship is loaded with forbidden artifacts. I see it. Arrived safe and sound. Don't worry, now it's up to us, and we'll keep it safe and away from the eyes of the Royal Navy. You need only master one more thing to be a complete pirate, the art of looting. You will have to raid a few ships of the merchant company. They always have a lot of gold on board, and they're easy prey. But aren't they our allies? The merchant company faction is our ally of convenience. If you want to find the settlements from which the ships are coming from, I'd recommend that you check the map showing the ports. Just be careful of one thing. If you attack them near the ports, they will attack you with all of their might, and they won't let you dock anymore. That'll become a problem for business. If you attack them far from settlements, they will return fire, but there will be no other consequences. As my granny used to say, what happens on the open sea stays on the open sea. Alright, well, let's, I guess, sail on out. We're level 4 right now. I don't know if there's like a skill tree or anything that I can play around with. We've got the captain's bag over here. But apparently there's only quest items and things inside of here, so I'm not super sure how the levels affect things. Whether or not you just kind of like linearly get stronger or like what. Yeah, I'm aware of the logbook. That's fine. We do have a talent thing over here, so maybe I can do something with this. Oh, it's not unlocked yet. Okay, cool. So we've got like little RPG things we can do on this side as well. It looks like we've got battle, looks like we've got navigation, and we've got voodoo. I definitely like that. Okay, so we'll play around with this. Is a tourist ship right here. I'm kind of close to the port. I don't want to attack them just yet. Seems risky to me. Let's get a little bit further out at sea, and we'll see what problems we can cause with the enemy. There's something shining on the beach right there. Let me go investigate that. Hold on. What is that right there? Oh, there's treasure over here, too. There's flotsam everywhere, dude. There's flotsam jetsoming all over the place. I can never remember the difference between flotsam and jetsam. Like, flotsam is something like, one of them is something that you did not put in the ocean, but you are now interested in getting out of the ocean. And the other is something that you have thrown out. And so, like, really, oh no, dude, we're in a storm right now. That's not fun. I'd prefer that we not be in a storm. Oh, there's a treasure ship over here and an escort ship. I wonder how badly we're going to get, like, let's see here, a smuggler. Okay. We get him? Yeah, there we go. We're fighting the smuggler in a storm because we're a real gangster like that. Just to give up. I don't think that I will, dude. Your ship seems kind of little and lame, and I'm not that worried about it. There you go. Have some cannon fire. Ow, he gave us cannon fire too. Okay. Apparently, I've got purple farts all over my ship right now, which is kind of terrifying. He's got some kind of elemental damage he's dealing. There we go. Just get like one good volley on this guy. Perfect. Is he down? He's running from it. Okay, so we're taking a little bit of damage right now. We got to chase this guy down real fast. We are going to sink, by the way. Like, big time. Because we're losing health right now, so I kind of need to repair. But it doesn't feel like I can catch the little turd. Yeah, he seems to be faster than we are. Sort of unfortunate. And now we've got another ship giving chase, too. Don't we? Yeah, we got problems right now. Serious problems. Okay, yeah, let's just kind of, like, run for our lives, I suppose. If I can get away from them, I think we'll be okay. But for right now, we need to stop the ship And once we stop the ship, we need to get some repairs done. So I'm going to press the F key real fast. And we'll see if we can get this all patched up at sea. There we go. Just use a couple of our dozen repair kits to get us back into the fight. Perfect. And what's inside this little treasure chest right here? That little dude outran me like he didn't even care. 5 medicines. Those are actually worth a decent amount of money, as I recall. And we got some more down here, too. I really wish this storm would go away. This storm is deeply unpleasant. And while pretty, it makes me worried for my safety. Where even am I right now? I'm along the west coast of our Eagle Island. Okay. See if we can find some of these trade ships around. I really just kind of want to get out of this. It's a tourist ship right there, but it's inside the storm. I don't know what's up with all these merchant guys trying to be inside the storm, but frankly, I'd rather not. This guy's trying to run us right here. Let me see if I can catch this trader. We are a sloop, so we should have kind of like a speed advantage here. He didn't hit that mine, which is really unfortunate. I was hoping that he would. There we go. Give me some more knottage. It's time for naughty fun. All upside this ship's head. Hopefully that storm didn't linger up here. Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to let it linger? All right, come on. Damn, dude, these guys are like sticking tight to each other. I'm not really in the business of sinking a ship full of tourists, but like I'll do it if I have to. Like, listen, man, I'm just trying to get my quest done out here. Oh, he's level 7. Yeah, maybe a little bit more damage. I think if I can outrun him and just like stay to the front of him. Yeah, I was going to say, he's not going to be able to bring his guns to bear against us because we're too fast. Okay, he got us with the guns right there. Oh, he's firing hook shot, unfortunately, or chain shot, which is destroying the ever-loving hell. There we go, we got him. So that's a ship down right there. Unfortunately, our hull is wrecked. Let me fix up real fast. Yeah, let's get our repairs done. We're not, like, built for this just yet. Like, we can take, like, a small fight, but we can't take, like, a big fight. All right, let's see if these guys got anything good. What you got for me? What do we have? Anything good? The Swampy Crew, 3 medicines, 140 gold. I'll take that. That sounds all right. What do you have right there? What's in that crate? 3 more medicine. Very cool. So we can probably swing this on back to Eagle Island and make some money here. If we see any more trading ships, like, I'd be fine with wiping them out. But let's take a look. Is the crew better than what we had? Yeah, it is. Our crew has a little bit more defense. All right, I'll take that. Apparently it's a level 7 crew that we've equipped. Have I picked up anything else good along the way? We got Swampy Sails, and then we've got the Merchant Sails. Did I already slap on the Merchant Sails? I did. Okay. I don't see anything else. Oh, we didn't put on the flame tide either. There we go. Now we got a flamethrower. The flame comes out of the front of your ship, so you're going to have to ram them first before it's really, really good. But still, it's another option for if you're losing a fight. My experimentation has shown me that the flamethrower does a lot of damage, so just something to keep in mind. The flamethrower does seem to be kind of aggressive and kind of beefy. 58 gold just floating. You know, I wouldn't think that gold would be very buoyant, but I guess things follow a different rule out here in the pirate seas. Alright, so let's... whoa! What just happened there? Good lord. What just happened? Did I hit a mine or something? Oh my god. I must have hit a mine or something. I didn't see it, though. Oop, that dude just got smacked by a sea monster. I guess that's what he gets. I did, like, when I was testing this game out to make sure it didn't have any, like, huge bugs and that everything functioned perfectly fine, I got, like, an elemental weapon that fired, like, smoky, ghosty green bombs at the enemy. It was pretty cool, man. I enjoyed using it. Because our health is so low, I'm going to need to be really careful pulling on into port down here just to make sure that we don't, like, wreck ourselves. I don't know if I have the HP left to really soak a hit on this side. There we go. Save my game. Yarr! We've done made it. We'll go over here, and I've got some stuff that I can sell. So I got the rubies over here. They're selling for 139. I think that was I think we bought for, like, 128, though. They're good to buy here, but they're bad to sell here. Okay, when it comes to our wood. I think I have medicine, though. And it looks like medicine's worth quite a bit. I'm not interested in making, like, an insane amount of money right now. I'm just trying to, like, restock up and make sure that I have something. Wow, there are a lot of fish in this game. There is a ton of them. All right, we should probably hire some crew. Let me go to the carpenter first and get ourselves all repaired up. Perfect. And then we'll go to the tavern. We'll hire a few more pirates. It's the first time I've seen your face here. This is my tavern. I don't want any fights, clear? The things you do are enlist new members or, let's see here, enlist new members for the crew to heal your life bar, and then talk to me about the latest gossip during the rounds, and you can get jobs from the island's inhabitants. All right, that sounds good. I would like to pick up a remaining crew right there, so let's spend a little bit of money and stock up on crew for a second. While the Royal Navy feels a deep hatred for piracy, we at the Merchant Company are indifferent to your lifestyle. For us, any customer is welcome. Okay, and then we have jobs over here. Post day. Governor Victor needs a reliable captain to deliver a signed pact. We get magic bullets from that? Yeah, let's do it. Oh, there's a cutscene? Nice. Would you be kind enough to take this document to Governor Ben? We have some pending trade negotiations. This signed treaty that establishes a trade twinning between our ports. That fool will never realize that the contract favors us in every way. Well, I mean, if you keep saying stuff like that out loud, I've got a feeling he will. Just throwing it out there. Like, you might want to keep that on the D-low, cousin. Like... Alright, well, we'll sink some Merchant Company ships, and then we'll think about doing that other quest. But we're just about out of time for the day. My name is Splattercat. This is King of Seas. I think it's pretty cool. Aside from, like, my things with, like, the control scheme and whatnot, like, I think there are little improvements they could make for a PC-facing game. Aside from that, I haven't really run into any bugs or problems, and it seems like a pretty fun little pirate simulator. I don't know what the depth of content is because I haven't dumped like a huge amount of hours into it, but it's possible I might stream this. So definitely make sure you follow my stream. Definitely make sure you check out my Discord. I'll keep you posted about that. My name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day so you don't have to. Today up on the chopping block was King of Seas. Tomorrow it will be something different. Thanks for stopping on in, and that's all I got. Bye-bye, everybody.